is a man looking for his wife and son. Anybody gets in the way of that's gonna lose. I'm sorry this happened to you.
Hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Jay.
And today we have a special guest star, right?
Mike.
Michael, really? Do you really gotta steal her thunder like this?
Yes. He always wanted to be a really attractive woman.
I want to have the titties.
So this right here is Lianne Spiderbaby, and she writes for that lovely thing called Fangoria. Quasi-expert on zombies.
Love that word.
Quasi?
Expert.
This is the
It's getting
best
violent.
review show I've ever been on.
Well, don't start off with a lie. You just be honest.
So today we are going to be talking about the Blu-ray, The Walking Dead, and I think he just licked me.
Nope.
First of all, I got my voice back, which is a good thing.
No, it's not.
No.
So we were lucky enough to have The Walking Dead early. We got a chance to check out the Blu-ray. And Mike, what do you think about this overall package, first of all?
I think it's a great transfer. You can see the film grain on the screen, which is amazing, but that's not saying much these days. All Blu-rays are like that now. I think people are really excited about this TV show because they're craving for a zombie TV show. That's always been films, and finally they can, extend the story and you can flesh it out. And that's why I think people are so hard for zombies right now. It borrows from so many things, and it is an homage
So
to...
many things. They're like, ooh, homage! Homage!
Rip-offs.
Oh!
They take everything from all of George Romero's zombie films.
How can you not steal from him? He's like the god of
I
zombies.
know, but okay,
no?
Right.
I thought he was asked, and he said, no, I'm too old.
Well, he didn't say I'm too old. He said it's not really my thing. I'm not saying the Walking Dead comics are a rip-off of George Romero films because that's a different medium altogether. It's still essentially a Romero film, but it's a television show, and that's the main problem for me. If you've never seen anything zombie-related and you see this show, you're probably going to be blown away and think it's the Bible.
I think though, based on feedback, there's only so many ways you can work with a zombie movie nowadays.
Right.
The motifs completely already established. There's not much you can do, so working within the confines of those is a difficult thing. I don't think George Romero has tapped out on all those borders. We do need some other people to work within them and come up with new ideas and character sketches. And I think that's why The Walking Dead is so good. These characters, as we follow them throughout the series, they're going to develop more. I mean, yes, it has happened in zombie films before, but now it can happen on a greater level because you've got episodes.
There's so much longer to bond with the character, to know about them, to like them or hate them. Because at first, I really liked the sheriff or the sheriff deputy. He was really cool. And then suddenly I was like, you're a jerk! How dare you do that? And you can actually have character arcs, time, you have hours.
See, but that's another issue for me. You have all of this time and it feels like they really drawed it out.
But
where
it's
just
nice that they had that time. It could breathe. It wasn't just like, rush, 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 quickly, cut, yes, okay, good, 2 hours, done.
I think that's the problem with zombie films. It's like kill, kill, kill. They all, the zombies attack at nighttime. What I really like about this is it's shot completely in the day, and you're always on edge because you don't know when the zombies are going to come back. You also don't know when some of those nasty human beings are going to come back. Like Merle up on the roof. What I like about The Walking Dead is that very little is said at times, and it kind of creates this emotion you can sort of feel with the characters rather than it being forced on you.
I think it's hit and miss. I agree with what you're saying, but sometimes the dialogue is just a little bit wonky, and there's some plot holes.
What about the acting for you?
Hit or miss.
So that's how
I think the best actor is only in quarter of an episode. The director of Shawshank Redemption made this.
Frank Darabont directed this. That's how you say it, right, guys?
I have heard from an inside source that Morgan, the man who Rick met after he left the hospital, him and his son, he's going to be appearing again, which makes me so happy.
And apparently they let him run a little bit with the lines. On the Blu-ray, there was a featurette talking about how he...
Yeah, he's fantastic. Him, in comparison with the characters that we met after that, I was sort of like, really? I think there are probably some people that are miscast.
The legless zombie was a bitch. This has probably the best looking zombies I've ever seen in any film. They really took the time, the makeup artists, to make them look authentic.
And they also had days where there were 100 people that they had to put in makeup. And they looked great. Also on the Blu-ray, there is a lovely featurette about making the makeup yourself using oatmeal and gelatin. Pretty confident that we can do this makeup.
If you have extra latex lying around, some of my friends here
I
do.
definitely do.
Oh no.
what a world! They replaced all of the writers on the show, which is spectacular because this can really help the show grow. But I feel like the second season is really where all the money is now.
And I find that from the first episode to the sixth episode, it just got better for me.
For me, it was a bit of episode 1, episode 2, 3, 4.
It's like a game of tiny wings.
It's like going on a date with him.
Overall, I'll give this Blu-ray discs a 7.5. It is amazing, and I love what they're doing here, but it just is a mixed bag. It's a victim of the hype machine.
Wait, you're saying that it's hype that's been pushing this along?
A little bit.
Oh my god, there's gonna be a zombie
No,
TV
I
show.
don't think anyone gets excited about anything zombie anymore. Certainly not zombie fans, and I think that this sort of stepped it up, and I think it made fans out of people.
See, she's got you there.
Yeah, you win.
Kat, what do you give this?
I would have to agree, 7.5. The acting was off and on for me, but the story overall, interesting. I did want to know what happened, and I am curious about season 2.
Curious like a cat?
And what's your opinion?
I'm giving it an 8 because I do know that horror fans are the hardest to please at times, and most horror fans were pleased with this.
Jason?
I give this 7. You would assume I'd give this like a 9.
And you're a horror fan.
I'm a huge
And a
horror fan
zombie
of zombies.
fan.
I'm just stuck on the fact that there's nothing original here. That it's just like the same stuff I've seen. He wakes up in a hospital. Where have I seen that before? 28 days later. Unfortunately, the acting brought it down a couple notches for me.
We're discovering these things about these characters. I don't know. I'm maybe being hopeful, but I really think that they're gonna play with these stereotypes and human nature and what's at our core of our human being, rather than
I
recreate
can see
stereotypes
that.
and turn them through. I'm hoping.
Give
I could
peace
be
a chance. Glass is half full.
So we'd like to thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks.
wrong. Oh, thank you. It's fun.
Not you,
A
you.
little
right?
crazy.
Oh.
Fangoria's issue 302 is coming out very soon. I have 2 articles in that Fangoria. Still writing my book about exploitation actresses. Those of you that are in the Greater Toronto area should definitely check out Shockstock. It's a convention that's happening in London, April 29th to May 1st. I'm going to be there. Fangoria is going to be there, so...
I wouldn't say you're going to be there.
If you was
Buy
banging
my
her.
book.
Mean.
Buy her book, you got a chance.
Buy the
Probably
book.
not. Everybody has to go follow her on Twitter.
I'm following you, Lianne. I'm following you.
Do you mind? That's kind of weird. Following
He
her.
usually just hides in the bushes. He usually doesn't come to the door.
Oh, okay.
Follow her on Twitter. Link is in the underbar for that. You can also follow us, but that's not important. And I apologize for that guy down there. He asked you out, but no. No dice.
Maybe we could be friends.
Okay.
Maybe not even that.
So the second season comes out this fall. I'm excited to see what they do with this.
And AMC likes the show so much that the next season is 24 episodes.
I'm sorry. It's actually 13 episodes.
13?
Yeah, you knew.
Jeez. Did you invite her?
Yeah.
Your new girlfriend's a bitch.
Okay, now we're getting out of
Quickly,
hand.
come on.
What is wrong with you?
We're so close.
Why don't you come down with a
I
sex
was like-
swing and just me? What's wrong with you?
I realize how ridiculous our show is.
I'm fine with it.
And like her, she's just like, where the am I?
So we shouldn't end it with a seance like we used to
Yeah.
do. So no candle wax tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Keep the Vaseline also.
Hey, do you feel awkward being here with that guy?
No, not at all.
No?
She blushed when she said that.
Yeah.
Sexy nerd bitch.
Who's getting laid?
3 kilobytes.